Let's take a good deep breath into this new understanding of time. It's a game changer. Why didn't I say that before? Consciousness wasn't quite ready. And consciousness is present, it's open, it's free, and it's letting itself shine. Amazing, the revelations that come. And we're doing it right here. The world introduction of time as sentience. But to go along with that, in this Merabh, I want to talk about risk. If there is any time to take risks in your life, it's right now. If there's, some big issues on your plate, big questions, what to do next, how to do things. You know what it's like, you get bogged down with those. Let's say you have a desire to walk away from your job and start an online store or something, whatever it is, but to do something different. You've been thinking about this for years. It's just a burning passion. I really want to do this, but you haven't. You got stuck in time. Thinking, okay, if I start an online service, and how long is it going to take to get up and running, and how much money do I have to have, and what are the challenges, and then you don't do it. And you just sit. Time loses all of its sentience. It becomes a calendar. It just becomes dates. It becomes hurdles and goals over a period of linear time. No sentience in it, no feeling in it. Right now in your life, there's certain things that you've been pondering, thinking about, struggling with. Now's the time to take the risk. No more excuses. No more trying to figure it all out in advance. It's a huge leap. I'm not saying it's easy, but now is the time to take the risk. The energies are so ready for it. They're waiting for you. And they really are. And when you take a deep breath and make that decision, take that risk, everything starts happening. And yeah, a lot of times you say, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to start that business, or I'm going to just sell everything and go travel, whatever it is. That's scary because of time. What's going to happen tomorrow, next week, and the week after? It's scary. But when you finally say, fuck it all, I'm just going to do it, now or never, amazing things happen. Oh, yeah, at first, right, it might seem to slap you right in the face. You make that decision, and gravity, old identities, they come back. And what the hell are you doing? Go back into your little hole where it's safe. Not boring, but really safe. But then, literally in a matter of what could be days or weeks, everything starts changing. The energies align differently. Things are just there for you. You're no longer time-centric. You're sentient. Feeling and richness. It's very difficult to have richness if everything in your life is based on time. You're always waiting. It's an interesting thing about human linear time. You're always waiting. And perhaps it was waiting for you. Take the risk. And as scary as it is, watch how energy serves you. Right now, for you, it's time to turn the corner and the sentience of richness. depth, for instance, in a family gathering, depth of love. Richness when you look at a beautiful painting and you're touched by it in a different way. It's no longer just a visual experience. It becomes a whole experience, felt in your body, experienced in your mind, but felt on levels that are very difficult to define right now. Linear time doesn't hold that richness. And also time right now, and I'm saying take the risk because in the past, the future was based on the past. Kind of what happened in the past is, it's kind of a progression or sometimes an evolution from the past to the future. But with the past changing right now, with the old stories releasing their identities, restoring themselves, the whole concept of what you knew as time is going out the door. It no longer can rely on the past. It's no longer kind of the twin flame of the past. So if you continue to look at the future the way you have, it starts falling apart because it's no longer defined by the past. It feels like chaos. Maybe nothing's there. Maybe it's just filled with ghosts and boogeymen. So the whole concept of time as you've known it is shattered. That's when you take a deep breath and realize, but time is just sentience. That's all it was. It's a game changer. You don't have to work at it. You just have to take a deep breath and be aware of what's happening. Time, whole calendar time, the way you perceive time in your own life, all that's going away. It's being replaced by sentience. Feelings like you've never had before. I'm not talking about emotions, and I'm talking about richness and depth. The very thing you've been looking for, really. Really, couldn't you say the whole spiritual journey wasn't about finding some grand being? It was about sentience, richness. Some call it fulfillment. It leads to an entirely different type of experience in your life. It changes gravity. It definitely changes identification, the way you identified with yourself. What it does bring is richness. A love that you've never experienced before. Energetic abundance. Health. Awareness. Richness in everything. We'll talk more about it at the Merlin event in September, but right now I just want to kind of seed the field, so to speak, with richness. And please don't work at it. Please don't think you have to do anything other than just being present. Let's take a good deep breath. And let's together, in the beauty of this moment with all of us from around the world, now give time its freedom. Let's give time its freedom. We've held it tightly so very long, defined it so carefully and closely. It was never real to begin with. Let's give time its freedom. Now, check in right now. Just feel into your past lives. When time is given its freedom, what happens? And what happens to the energies, your energies that serve you. What happens when time is given its freedom? And now, the future, instead of being a point on the horizon, how does it change the future? Be curious about it, but don't overthink it. How does it affect my life? What new things does it open up for me? How will my old identity feel about all this? I can hear it already, getting all consternated, just feeling everything's out of control. It's interesting. I wonder why it feels so out of control. Approach with curiosity, not with logic. And watch how the future becomes something totally different. No longer tomorrow, but participating with you today. Not as a clock, not as a calendar, but an entirely new way of perceiving reality and yourself. Let's take a good deep breath. Take the risk. Stop procrastinating. Stop waiting. Stop rationalizing. Stop fearing. And allow the sentience of our new time. Let's take a good deep breath together. Just letting it happen right now. Don't push it. Don't shove it. And if you ask yourself, are you ready for this? Absolutely. Perhaps overdue. Just one caution. Don't overthink this. Feel it. That's what sentience is all about. Feeling, awareness. At levels that go far beyond the body, the mind, the emotions. Walk with it. Now go out for a walk with it, literally. The new sentience of time. But master up. Don't start talking a lot. Don't start explaining anything. Don't trail off into your mental loops. Take a deep breath. I exist. Or once the clock time and the calendar time existed, or once the future was a date off on the horizon. Now, it's with me now, a sentience. And I allow the feelings and the awareness to unfold. Walk with the new time. Let's take a deep breath together. A very good deep breath. Take the risk. The true risk is not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing what your heart longs for. Not doing what wisdom calls forth. Let's take a good deep breath together. As we transition from old time into sentience.